Hi, I'm Professor Hinch, and this is my How to Make a Works Cited Citation the Easy Way video. Okay, let's get started. First, I want to mention behind me, my books are missing. That is what you're seeing on the screen right now. But never fear, I am moving. They are safely packed away, and when I get to my new apartment, I will unpack them and hopefully film future videos with my trademark books. In the meantime, though, that's not why you're here. You're here to learn how to do a works cited page, so let's get started on that. As you can see in front of us, there are three elements on a relatively empty works cited page. You have the header, you have the title, and you have a placeholder where we will eventually put our citation. So what's the first thing we need to do? We need a source. In this case, I already have one queued up for us. We're going to be working with Charles Yu's Fable. It's a short story. If you haven't read it, I'd highly recommend it. As you can see from this picture here, it's got like a fairy tale, medieval sort of vibe to it. If you don't like reading, you can listen to the audio. But here I am again getting distracted. That's not why we're here today. We're here to do MLA, so I'm going to stay focused. Now that I know this is my source, what do? I would recommend going to a website called nightsite.com. I have it queued up here, but I want to demonstrate real quick that you can in fact type in nightsite.com and end up on this page. So what is nightsite.com? It is run by the Heckman Library at Calvin University in Michigan. It is a university-run website. It is an MLA citation generator. It's here to help. And it works in a relatively simple way. On the left-hand side here, you pick what your citation style is. If you're working in English, that's going to be MLA, but there is APA and Chicago available. Oof, Chicago. Can't speak today. Once you click on MLA, then you need to figure out your resource type. Now, I'm not going to get into the nitty-gritty of this, but what you need to know is that you have a little bit of flexibility here. You should try to find the right type. But if you don't find the right type, that doesn't mean that your citation will inherently be wrong. For instance, the difference between a journal and a magazine is really not that much at all. In fact, odds are if you inappropriately identify a magazine as a journal and you use the journal citation, what pops out on the other side will probably still look like a magazine citation, and that's kind of the beauty of this website. But this is neither a journal nor a magazine. This is a website that I'm dealing with right now. So I'm going to go down on the left side here under resource types, book, anthology, periodical, multimedia. At the bottom here, I see online only, and I see web page. I'm going to click on that. Whew. Okay. From here, I've got number of authors. I have one author, Charles Yu. Charles Yu. Does the website have a title? Yes, the website does have a title. Please note, the website title is not the same thing as the document's title. The website title is ordinarily the largest font at the top of the page. In this case, The New Yorker. The New Yorker. Are there editors on this page? Ordinarily, when you're dealing with a website source, you want to scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page and cross your fingers. Helps if you can do a little dance. Yep, I'm not seeing an editor. When you're using this MLA citation generator, if you don't know something, skip it. It's as easy as that. Next is document title. I do happen to have the document title. That would be the title of whatever it is you're looking at. In this case, Fable. Fable. Publisher. Interestingly, that's that's going to be the New Yorker again. We could go a little bit bigger. If you scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page and you read the itty-bitty tiny little font at the bottom of the page, Condé Nast. Condé Nast, I think, is the company that runs the New Yorker, and so I think it would be fair to say, maybe just to keep things different, since we already have that as the website title, to use Condé Nast as the publisher. Let's see if I can figure out. Yeah, there we go. Okay, when was this published? Ordinarily, that information is available at the top of the page. May 23rd, 2016. May 23rd, 2016. Is the URL too long to cite? No. Should I include the URL? This is technically an optional element in an MLA citation. Depending on what your professor has told you, you may or may not want to include a URL. In this case, I'm going to say yes. More information, the better. Was it found using a database? No. Include the date of access? Sure. That would be today, June 25th, 2020. Then I press submit. Okay, now I have to copy. Then I'm going to bring it over to my placeholder, highlight that. Awesome. I'm almost done. I'm not quite done though. I have the citation, it's just not properly formatted. So the next thing I want to do is make sure that my font is all the same. There's still one element here that's missing. Highlight, right click, go to paragraph. And under indentation, I want to change this to hanging. Hanging indentation, but yikes, that's not right. The sides of your paper are called margins, and this one seems to be not working correctly. What's going on there? So I'm going to right click again, go to paragraph. See here under left, there is not a value there. I'm going to fool around with that value until it's 0. Let's try that one more time. Awesome. Final thing that I need to do that I didn't even think to do until now in the video, but I am going to do this in one take, so watch me work. I need to make this double spaced. Double spaced. Awesome. We now have a properly cited, properly formatted, works cited page. There's only one last thing that you all need to know. If you're creating a works cited page that only has one citation, that's it, we just only have this Charles Hughes citation, then you actually should not have it be plural up here. There aren't multiple works cited, there's only one work. And there you go. That's how you make an MLA citation the easy way.